Okay, we are back with episode 7 of Otaku Corner Casual Anime Discussions. I am Naya. It's been like 6 episodes where I did not introduce my name. I don't think so. Um, yeah, because they should already know who I am. But my name is Naya. This is my light skin sugar cookie uh, Oreos, cookies and cream, hold the Oreos, One Piece cult leader, uh, member Shaquille Cameron dancing like he got no rhythm. Um, so we are going to be talking about the last couple of episodes of Black Lagoon, finished season 1, and I'm gonna have my thoughts and my ratings of that show. Um, episode 3 of Your Forma, and then also a couple thoughts about some enemies that I did finish, and other enemies that I kind of want to watch. Um, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you. Slide in. Are you watching anything that's not with me? Cause you got other friends and shit. Um, are you watching other stuff? Oh, I forgot.
Um, at the moment, it ain't really nothing that's going on. I'm just watching the new One Piece episodes. That's about it. Um, yeah, ain't much. I've been watching stuff with you because what are we watching? We watching your Forma.
Mm-hmm.
Black Lagoon's a rewatch for me, but it's been a minute since I watched Black Lagoon, so we've been watching that, and we got a bunch of stuff on the list. It ain't been nothing in particular that I've been watching on my own at the moment. Just at the moment, though. I'm sure that could change at any time.
Um, So I just recently finished Full Metal Alchemist, the original. Um, I do have Brotherhood on my list. I do plan to get to Brotherhood. It's gonna be a while because if I could show you my watch list notes of how many animes and I'm still adding more, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before I get to them. I have some animes that I already planned for like podcasts, and then I have animes I want to watch that I don't necessarily want to. I still may make content around it, like if I cosplay or whatever, but I won't necessarily make that won't necessarily be an anime where I do for a podcast. Um, at first, with Full Metal, I was feeling weird because I had only read up to volume 6, and then for some reason I stopped. I was starting volume 7, and then I stopped, and I tried to pick it back up, and then I just never got back into it. And then I've watched a couple anime since, but I did remember some stuff that I read from the first 6 volumes. So I'm watching Full Metal, and there was one scene with, I think, I'm just calling him Ballhead because I don't remember his name. He was a pastor, and there was a scene that they changed, and like Rose was with him, and I was just confused because I was like, that's not what happened in the book. That's not what happened in the book. And so they start doing these little changes that made me feel weird because I was like, I don't like this. I don't like it. It's making me feel weird. I don't like this. But I kept watching it. It had my attention. After like 20 something episodes, that's when I started to really get invested into Full Metal Alchemist, which is kind of good because I had brought an Edward cosplay, which I'm gonna be doing at DreamCon. So kind of glad I enjoyed the anime because I'm gonna be cosplaying one of the characters. That would kind of suck. That kind of suck if I'm cosplaying a character from an anime that I despise. That would be like, ooh. But either way, I'm gonna rock it. So I give it a 4 out of 5. Solid anime. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the brother relationship between Edward and Alfonso. At times, Alfonso did get on my nerves. I do have to remember he is a little kid, and not only is he a little kid, he's a little brother, and I have brothers. My little brother, as much as I love him, he gets on my nerves. So it's like at times where, oh, a particular scene where Alfonso got on my nerves was when they were fighting the he was fighting the butcher man, but when the butcher man was in a robot, like in a like a almost like in the same body as him, and Alfonso, I mean the the murderer was telling Alfonso, "Oh, those memories might be false. How do you know what Edward is telling you is true?" And you can hear Alfonso like saying, "No, maybe are these memories false?" And I'm like, "How are you gonna let a murderer, manipulate you into think? How you gonna go against your older brother? Your brother has no reason to lie to you." But this is a murderer you're going against. He had a bunch of reasons to lie to you. He's trying to murder you. Why are you like going against your brother? And then the thing with the father, like that's a tough situation. Like I understand, you love your father and all, but like if I was the older sibling, my father left, I'm not buddy buddy. You could be cool with dude, but where was he when mom was passing away? Gone. He was gone. I'm not. Aside from that, I do enjoy their brother relationship. I like when um, Roy Mustang can get two pieced. I'm cool with Hughes, but yeah, solid, solid anime. I will get to Brotherhood. I don't know. I do plan to pick up um, Volume 7 again. I'm in a slow burning relationship with the Forma light novels. So once I finish that, I do plan to pick up the Full Metal Alchemist mangas again. And whenever I get to Brotherhood, that's when I'll get to Brotherhood. Um, I this my co-host told me I can't watch Brotherhood without him. So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna watch it without him. Maybe if he don't piss me off during that time, I will watch it together. We'll watch it together, you know. But yeah, let's. I want to get into Black Lagoon first. I know the last couple episodes we've been doing your Forma first because honestly, out of those two, that's been the one that's been really interesting, the one that has my attention. But let's just go into Black Lagoon first. I originally had it at a 3, but then I dropped it to a 2.5. And honestly, it could be a 2.75. It's not gonna be a 3. It's not gonna be a 3. Um, this is how I feel about Black Lagoon. I feel the same way how I feel about Assassination Classroom, which if I had put it down, like I was, if I had put it down, I wasn't doing content around it. I went, I wouldn't pick it back up. I wouldn't pick it back up. That that's how I did with like books. If I put it down and I don't think about it, I don't think about coming back to it. I don't want to read it. That tells me that's a sign to DNF it because it's 24 hours in a day. I'm not going to force myself to watch something I'm not interested in. I'm not going to force myself to read something I'm not interested in. You're not even doing enough really just to have my attention. Like you're doing the bare minimum, but it's not. You're not sustaining it. I had high hopes for this anime because it was dealing with morality, and I thought, ooh, I was gonna enjoy it. I don't. I feel nothing towards these characters. None of them. Like last episode, before the last 3 episodes, when the scene where Rock was like kind of being sentimental to one of the people that want to eradicate me, and my co-host Shaq was like, "You're gonna get mad at Rock," and I was like, "I have to feel something for me to get mad at him. I don't care. I have no feelings towards this character. I don't like him. I also don't dislike him. I feel nothing towards him. So I have to feel something to be mad, and I feel nothing towards him. The MC, the girl, she's pretty. She can shoot guns. Nothing. Um, yeah, I feel nothing towards these people. Um, Me personally, I would give it a 2.5, 2.5 out of 5. I'm gonna let my co-host talk.
All right, so she don't fuck with the characters, but I'm banging with them. We running into the maid now, and her and Revy don't like each other, and I'm so ready for them to get it. Like they already had one little bare knuckle fight, but I think it's two more instances where they fight each other. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I think I might get that wrong. But they don't like each other, and they forever don't like each other, and it's funny to me. They're made on some other stuff though. Rebby not built like that maid. The maid got smacked up against some them big old storage crates that be on the ships,
Yeah,
and it was like 30. She was out for like 10 seconds. They looked they turned the other way and turned back. She gone. Revy jumped in. I mean, that might be different though. Revy jumped in front of a grenade round, and she was out for 2 days. Damn near.
boy.
So I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit worse. I ain't seen the maid jump in front of no explosive, so I don't know how she would have handled that. But yeah, the Revy got a good.
Yeah, I think like the shooter scene, she like literally almost like gymnastics. What's that? Yeah, the sport, the gymnastics, when they get that little pole and they jump. It's like she flew across the bar, hit her head, and just like stayed there. She didn't wake up. She didn't wake up for like, bro. They were literally shoot. They were literally shooting, and she was just unconscious, unconscious, like not. Honestly, I forgot about the maid. That's how uninterested the anime has me. I forgot about the maid. I forgot about her. She's a good shooter too. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna hope season two is much better to me. Like you said, Shaq had no problem with it. He liked it. Me personally, it was it was okay. If I was to put it down, if I wasn't doing a podcast surrounding it, I wouldn't pick it back up. I don't think so. And I honestly, I feel like this. Maybe I could be wrong. This show is more like I think action based. I don't know if Black Lagoon necessarily has a story, and maybe that's my problem. I love story. I love story. I love a story. I love if you see all the animes that I watch, I love a story. I don't have a problem with action, but the action is not doing enough to where I am locked in. I need a story. It's almost like how I feel about slice of life animes. It needs something else for me to be locked in. I need something. I need something else. Otherwise, you're not locking me in. You're not locking me in. I personally wasn't. Didn't really care. Um, but yeah, You wanna let's go into your Forma, the one I'm really interested in. So y'all gonna keep hearing me say this. Your Forma really reminds me of Detroit Become Human. I don't know any other game that deals with any other video game that deals with human like androids. Not movies that have robots like Robot Cop or Demolition or any of those. I'm talking about a actual show that actual show or game that deals with human like androids, and Detroit Become Human has that. So I'm definitely gonna always compare those two. Um, in this episode, we found out that Marvin, who is Harold's younger brother, is not dead. Um, also, what was funny is Alan, who is the, I guess, blueprint for Steven, Harold, and Marvin, who says RF models are very dangerous, but we're watching him use androids to hurt people. We're watching him tie up an investigator. We're watching him murder people, and he is a human being. He's not an android, he's human. So it's like you're saying these androids are dangerous, but what are you? Is what you doing not dangerous as well? You're murdering people, you're kidnapping people, you're using people. That's a bad. You're a bad person too, right? From what my eyes, from what I can see, I don't think that RF models are dangerous. I feel like they're only dangerous until human people like him decides to, well, it's not prevention. I'm gonna just say put their nose into other business or whatever. And until humans starts doing that, I don't think the RF models are dangerous. I don't. I don't. And when humans try to make them do stuff, yeah, that's when they do become dangerous because you got a murderer like Alan controlling them. Um, I did read an article where uh someone was like, I guess, from watching your former, watching just the anime, it's like certain information is missing, or they expect the readers, I mean, the people to know certain information, which is why when I talked to my coworker about this, I was like, the anime starts at volume 2. I don't know how many volumes that is going to be doing. From what I see in the article, I think supposedly all of volume 1 of the light novel is the first episode or something like that, which would kind of be, I can understand that being confusing because it's like when you're trying to combine the whole novel into one episode, you're rushing, you're not taking time to flesh out details, which leaves the anime only watchers very confused, or the people who are reading the novels coming into the anime very confused because it's like you're taking away all this information and trying to stuff it into maybe 21 minutes. Can't even say 23 because 2 of those minutes are the intro. Now, me, I still have no problem. I'm still interested. It still has me, interested. Like, I look forward to watching your former week to week. So I don't necessarily have a problem. But I do understand the fact that's valid because it's like I don't think they should have started the anime at volume 2. I should think they should just started at volume 1. Let us know the background, let us know the characters. Don't try to like force people to get read the go get the manga to read the first volume because you want to start at volume 2. I still think they are doing a good job to get you interested and have the information, but I do understand the criticism. Um, they leave off where Harold is in some type of device. Alan has the gun on that device, and the doctor who made um, Stephen, Harold, and Marvin, I think her name is Dr. Lexi Carter, is in a chair. I don't know if she's duct tape or whatever, but stuff is about to go down, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Uh, I'm gonna let Shaq take the take the reins.
All right. So the thing about these, the conclusion that I've come to is when Naya picks an anime and she comes up with a theory and just go along with it, because she definitely was like, it feels too quick. They found the suspect fast, and lo and behold, the next episode, this sucker doesn't escape. So I was like, yeah, I, all right, you got it. But yeah, they definitely humans like in a sense. I'm basically on the same standpoint as Naya. Humans often always try to, and you can take this any way you want to take this. Humans often try to fix an issue and don't often see that inherently that issue is a part of their culture, and they only see it as an issue when another culture participates in it. So it's like, because I don't know the statistics of that world for murder, but I do know that that statistically those androids don't attack people. So and they still got a police force. So with enough thought and deductive reasoning, I can figure out that the only people who murder are people. The problems ain't the androids. The problem is humans, and just like Naya was saying, the androids don't have the thought process to kill somebody. Somebody who's human or write a program and be like, "Hey, kill people." The problem still lies with the humans. We are the issue every time. So you're born here, and they let you grow old, get a certain age, and they're like, "All right, you're gonna pay bills." Monkeys don't pay bills. Ducks don't pay bills. Chickens ain't paying no bills. But that's a story for another time. I'm on Naya's side. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Um,
And I'm gonna let her have it back.
so yeah, the androids, they are abide by the law of respect, which is they as we seen from last episode when um Alan like duct taped the investigator. Harold couldn't necessarily stop him without resorting to violence because he can't, by the law of respect, they can't take violence against another human being. So, as much as Harold probably wanted to punch him or whatever to make sure he doesn't take the investigator, he cannot do that, which makes case in point the RF models are not dangerous unless a human is involved. Because we all know Harold cares for the investigator. And you know Harold would never just let Alan take her. But if he do that, you know what they're gonna say. oh, the RF models are dangerous. Look what he did. He put his hands on a human. He attacked a human. Even if the human was attacking the investigator, oh, he attacked a human. He got to go down. And, I'm saying humans are very dangerous. Humans are very dangerous. We are dangerous. They even teach that in The Walking Dead. We know the zombies source, their main source is to eat us, but humans are very unpredictable in a zombie apocalypse. It's always going to be humans. It's always going to be humans. Bird box, humans. Humans, humans, humans. It's always going to be humans. And I I'm definitely interested. Like I said, I'm in a slow burn with this light novel. I'm on page 49. Is how many pages? 186. So I'm gonna try to get some more in and hopefully finish it before the next episode, which um it's gonna be April 27th. I believe that's a Sunday. Yeah, I think yeah, that's a Sunday. Um, we're gonna be talking about just episode 4 of Your Forma. We're not starting season 2 of Black Lagoon until May. I'm gonna post the schedule um for the month of May on my YouTube post committee, Twitter, all that stuff, so you know where it is. Um, we're gonna be doing season 2 of Black Lagoon and Your Forma. I think Your Forma said it's gonna have 13 episodes, and then June we hit the juggernaut of Monster. This will be my second longest anime, like with the exception of Death Note, because Death Note was 39 episodes. Well, why are you shaking your head?
Overlord.
No, when I mean longest episodes, I mean in like one season. Mind you, up until, well, was I really watching shows before Death Note? Like, or was I just still watching movies? Um, you're muted. You might as well don't unmute yourself, sir. Don't.
You was watching movies.
Yeah. So my first long show, one season, was Death Note, which was 39 episodes. And then I was still watching 12, 13. And then I think Psychopaths, the first season, I think was like 20 something episodes. I think that would be, well, my second. The reason why I'm kind of like unsure because when that ain't 22 episodes in the anime season 1, ain't that the standard? Yeah. So that would be the standard. I had mostly watched 12 to 13 episode animes. I wasn't in the 20s yet. So this will be my second longest anime, which is Monster. It's 74. It's 74. I have it cut up of how we splitting it. I am gonna go into this knowing that this story's gonna take time. So, and because it's so long, we have enough time for us to be interested. This is something we cannot watch the day before or we can watch the day of because it's 12 episodes. That's going to take us about a couple hours. We cannot watch it the day before. We can't do it like how we do this one. That's 12 hours. That's like 3 to 4 hours. So we going to have to watch it either a day before or 2 days before cuz that's a lot. Um I did say after we finish, after I finish Full Metal, I want to come. I want to come back to Moonrise. It's completed. I muted To Be Hero X on Twitter. Like I kind of want to wait, but at the same time, I kind of want to watch it. Um, I'm watching Satu Tabi, which is a slice of life anime girl who is like doing journeys all through Tokyo. Um, so that's what the team. What else I'm watching? So I'm watching Satu Tabi, Your Forma. Um, yeah, bless you. I think I'm only watching two animes at a time. Let me check my handy dandy. Um, uh, hold up. Yeah. So I'm watching Your Forma. I'm watching Satu Tabi. Technically, Moonwise is coming back into the rotation, so that's three. So I'm only watching three animes until May when we gonna start season 2 of Black Lagoon again. I dropped Slam Dunk. That was a basketball anime. I dropped it. I'm not coming back to it. But yeah, you know the funny thing is, I was in the mood to watch anime today, but then I was like, I have other animes that I'm in the middle of. Let me not start something else. Let me not. Um, you want to say anything before we go to One Piece trivia?
Bring the trivia, dog.
You bring the trivia. It's your thing.
I knew you was gonna say that as soon as I just had to cut, cut to the next segment, please, big dog.
This is the next segment. One Piece.
All right, I bet we here with the One Piece trivia. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Next time I'm gonna have something set up for when we go to it. But anyway, first question. We only gonna do three.
Okay.
First question. Which straw hat smokes cigarettes? And this time I'm gonna give you multiple choice.
Okay.
Is it Zoro? Is it Nami?
Sanji.
Is oh well, there
The
you
reason,
go.
the
You
reason
got
why
that.
I knew is because I feel like I like an edit just popped in my head, and I remember Sanji with a, and then my mutual, well, he's not my mutual yet, but streamer I follow, BS, did a Sanji cosplay, and he had, it was like a Valentine's Day, and he had a cigarette in his lip, so I knew that immediately. I was like, Sanji. Yeah. Okay. My bad.
Okay, this one is gonna be a hard one, so you may not get it.
Okay.
But we've talked about it. But yeah, I know how your memory is.
Okay.
Okay, Brooks' training arc. What did he do? Did he run? I don't want people to take this no way. This is just the correct term that's in the show. Please do not take offense.
Mm.
Okay. Did he run from queers? Did,
The gays.
did he fight? Did he fight monkeys? Did he work on his music? Or did he learn the weather?
So we got.
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I swear to God, these were training arcs.
So,
I swear to
so
God, these were training arcs.
we got queers. We got monkeys. We got music and weather.
And the person whose training arc this is supposed to be is Brooke. That's all I can give you. Brooke the skeleton.
Music.
That that's two. You two for two right now.
For some reason,
That's
I
correct.
feel like I know what he looks like, and for some reason, I feel like music.
I got you.
Okay.
All right.
Third one.
Who is the fish man of the crew? Zoro, Chopper, Jinbei, or what's that girl name? Nico Robin.
I'll be honest, I don't know who Jinbei is. If I do, I don't. I have to see the face. I don't know who Jinbei is. Um, well, you mean like fish people? You mean like they go fishing?
No, I mean like they're part fish, part human.
I'm gonna eliminate Zoro, Nico, Chopper. I'm gonna go with Jinbei. Jinbei.
That's all three. You got all three right.
I when you
Look
said
at
fish, I was like, I see enough edits to know what they look like. Except for I don't know what Jinbei look like, but I was like, I see enough edits of the main group, so I'm like, no.
he blue. Jinbei blue.
You gonna have to show me a
Telling
picture.
you that probably would have been like definitely giving you the answer.
That's why I was like, that's why I'm glad I asked the question of do they like do fish? Like do they fish? But then when you said they part
Nah,
fish, I was like, okay,
look at you. You got all three right this time.
yeah, I got an A plus. Yeah.
Look at you. Yeah, yo, them edits, them edits getting you there.
No, they not. They giving me to the A on the trivia, but I'm not watching it. Sorry. Mwah.
I ain't mean it like that. I meant they giving you enough knowledge. But anyway, what's next, girl?
I don't have enough recommendations, so we're not doing three recs. We're probably not gonna do it for the next couple of episodes. So to benefit that, we might do your two segments. One Piece trivia and smash or rejection, since I have no recommendations. Unless you wanna do your recommendations.
It, we can switch it up. We can switch it up. I sometimes we could do the simple reject, and sometimes I do a reject the recommendation.
That's what we were doing. I was just saying I don't have my segment is on pause. So I was saying we could do both your segments to basically level mine.
Oh,
But it,
today? Do we got to do it today?
no, well,
Oh, okay.
I know you're not prepared, and I just sprung it on you. No, um, you know, I'm gonna give you autonomy right now. Next episode, or for the next couple episodes, I don't know how long it's gonna take. You want to do both, or you just want to keep one alternate?
Uh, just I'm gonna leave it up to you. I'm just gonna make sure, but I have both sections ready.
Now, when I give you
So,
autonomy, you don't wanna make a choose. But then when I say it's a dictatorship, you get no choice. Now all of a sudden, you be like, oh, I don't get no choice. But then I give you a choice.
hey, do when I pick on you about the dictatorship, am I not smiling?
I don't know.
That is me joking. I don't mind you grabbing hold of the bull by the horns and taking the reins. Go ahead, big dog.
If I'm giving you,
I do not like being in charge.
bro,
I don't.
me either. I don't like being in charge. When group stuff happen, I don't like being the leader and everybody quiet.
How
And then now,
can we
now I gotta speak and be the leader, and I don't want to. I just want to be like, hey, you tell me what I gotta do, and I do it. But now I'm
no,
forced to speak.
you got you gotta you gotta
Make
you a big grown adult who can drink alcohol.
no,
If it gets stressing you out, take a shot.
make a choice.
Um, just one will do.
See, that didn't take much. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say, sir.
See, I'm finna gaslight you right now.
It's not gaslighting
and
if you tell me you're about to
no, no,
gaslight
no,
me.
you gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish. Let me finish. Let me get it off. You gotta let me get it off. You
Well, that
gotta you
sound
gotta let
kind
me you gotta let me say it so you can tweet. You can tweet one time. This is you so you can be like, this wasn't this was a non-platonic relationship, but
of okay.
but damn, I done forgot what I was fucking around with you. Oh man, I did forget for real.
Yeah. Next time, just say it instead of saying, "Oh, I'm about to gaslight you," because it's not gaslighting if you gonna tell me you gonna gaslight me, and then you was like, you said something about you gotta let me something is you said the COME, and I was like, that sound kind of crazy. That sound kind of crazy. I'm a replay it and you'll hear it. I was like, that sounds kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
you gonna clip me.
Yeah, because I need clips to promote the podcast.
I I I I'll take that. I ain't got no problems with I'll take it. Y'all can laugh at me for the sake of the podcast.
You got no choice.
But y'all need to come. Hey, girl, you ain't gotta be like that. Hey,
You got no
I'm,
choice.
I'm giving them permission. Come watch us talk crazy. We
Semi
just be in
crazy.
here semi crazy because YouTube be like, hey, watch what you saying, and I'd be like, my bad, YouTube. You right. You right. My bad, big dog.
All right, yeah. So the next episode will be actually, well, yeah. Oh shoot! You know what's funny, Shaq?
Mhm.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
This episode, this live we doing right now, was supposed to be tomorrow.
I thought so. I thought that you had did it early, but I wasn't gonna fuss. I was like, cause I was like, I don't remember us having something that you see, but you see now you understand why I was mixed up when I asked you the other day. I was like, "Are we?" Now you see why I was confused
You always
when I
confused.
text. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you always confused. But this time I was. Mainly because the other days when we were doing the podcast, we didn't get to do it on the actual day. We did the next day, or we did like last episode, episode 6 was supposed to be Sunday, but we ended up doing it Thursday. So that kind of like messing everything up. So this is supposed to be done Monday. But since we doing it early, we can watch Moonrise tomorrow if you want. It'll probably be at night because I'm gonna let you stream in the daytime, get your hours in, and then nighttime go watch a couple episodes. So that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Okay, next Sunday.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's why I was asking questions though. I was like, something felt. I don't know, something felt off, and I felt like today was supposed to have been a free day or something.
Yeah, but then turns out I got the because we did last episode Thursday instead of Sunday because I don't know for some reason I don't know if you were asleep or whatever or what happened. We did it Thursday.
I was at my cousin's house because of
Yeah,
security.
yeah. We did it
Yeah,
Thursday, so it kind of like messed me up on. So next episode will be April 27th. Sunday, we will only be doing one episode, Your Forma. Um, I didn't feel like starting season 2 of Black Lagoon. That I didn't feel like starting it that early again. So May 5th, we will do season 2 of Black Lagoon, the first 4 episodes, and then episode 5 of Your Forma. May 11th and May 19th We will, of course, Black Lagoon and your Forma. May 19th, we will be done. We will be done with Black Lagoon, and May 25th will be our season one finale of the podcast. We will be at episode 12, and we will be doing your Forma. We'll do some segments, and I may have some stuff planned. I don't know. We'll see. After that time, we'll be on a break because I'm gonna be out of town. I don't know if he's gonna be with me or not. We'll see. But I'm gonna be out of town. But I'm gonna post the schedule on my YouTube post community, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Peace. Got anything to say?
We out of here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace.
Deuces.